In the Heights is my final Brown University production. This means so much because it's a culmination of everything that I've struggled with in terms of my own identity, being a Latinx first-generation student from East Los Angeles, and also an aspiring artist. And I feel like with this specific production, it combines those both aspects of who I am, and I really love that about In the Heights. And it's such a beautiful play that embodies so much of my own life.
I think In the Heights is really special and beautiful because it tells stories, some of them very difficult, but through the lens of joy.
This show allows me to represent both my family and my community, and it transports me back home every time I'm on stage.
In the Heights means a lot to me because my mom immigrated to the United States when she was just 17. So performing in the show really means to honor her journey to the United States and really honor the hard work and sacrifice she gave to me. And I think the other part is also making space for Latinx people on the stage, specifically Caribbean people, and I think that means a lot for musical theater.
It's difficult to say because it was the first musical I truly loved, and so it's sort of my entrance into the world of musicals.
Being a part of the show as a first-generation Latina woman has been really, really powerful. I see myself in a lot of the characters, and I see the stories of my family and my community in the show itself.
As someone who doesn't really consider themselves as a dancer, I think this show has, gave me a lot of confidence where I see myself mostly as a singer, but I entered the show and now I feel like I'm a more well-rounded performer.
Working on this show has meant having an abundance of love every time we walk into the room, for the work, for ourselves, for our art.
In the Heights to me means creating something really special and important by coming to work every day and making it the best it can be with my friends and the people I love.
Well, it's my last show here at Brown, and I'm very happy to be a part of a process which brings forth the stories of people of color.
When I found out auditions were happening, I was really, really excited because this would be a great way to introduce myself to the acting community here at Brown. I think that this show means so much to so many of the students in the cast and outside of the cast, and I'm really, really glad that I was able to be a part of this process.
It's just nice to feel that people who look like me have stories to be told, and those stories are worth being heard.
So as a second semester senior, it's really cool to do this show, to be part of a story that could easily be me or anyone that I grew up with. I feel like all of the characters in the show are trying to make it out and trying to make the American dream work for them before they're forced out. Growing up in New York City, these are people that I could have seen walking down the street or in the city. So these are real characters, it's a real story, real people. And it's a great way to go out.
It's just a wonderful production, and I feel really blessed to be a part of such a wonderful cast and crew, and I don't think I'd be here without the support of them.
It's my last show at Brown, and it feels like the perfect way to close off the 4 chapters that I've set up for myself.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
Que vivan los latinos.
No pare, sigue, sigue.
Set the record straight. I'm stepping to Vanessa. I'm getting the second date. I'm home. Where it's 100 in the shade, but with patience and faith.